What if I told you Santa Lucia is one of a kind? It's true. Santa Lucia is the only country in the world named after a woman. This beautiful island nation in the Caribbean honors Santa Lucia de Siracusa, a Christian martyr who lived in the 4th century. According to history, she was celebrated for her bravery and devotion, making her an enduring symbol of hope and resilience. Visitors flock to Santa Lucia not only for its stunning beaches and lush rainforests, but also to immerse themselves in its unique culture, which reflects a blend of African, European, and indigenous influences. From lively festivals celebrating the local heritage to the delicious Creole cuisine, Santa Lucia offers a rich experience that's hard to match anywhere else. So the next time you hear about this charming island, remember it carries the name of a remarkable woman. How many countries can boast such a special story? Turns out, the truth is that Golgi changed biology. In 1897, Camillo Golgi unveiled the Golgi apparatus, a vital organelle that plays a key role in how cells process and package proteins. This discovery was groundbreaking, as it helped scientists understand how cells function at a molecular level. Golgi also developed a unique nerve cell stain that made the complex web of brain connections clearer than ever before. His staining method illuminated the intricate details of nerve cells, allowing researchers to see how these cells communicate and connect, paving the way for further discoveries in neuroscience. For his remarkable contributions, Golgi was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1906. His work not only advanced our understanding of cellular structures, but also laid the groundwork for modern biology, guiding future scientists in exploring the mysteries of the brain. Guess what makes the bowhead whale so incredible? This fascinating creature, also known as the Arctic whale, holds the title of the longest living mammal on our planet. Scientists have documented some bowhead whales living for over 200 years. What's even wilder is that these gentle giants sometimes carry ivory spear points stuck in their blubber from past whaling attempts. Imagine swimming in icy waters for centuries, with history literally embedded in your body. Bowhead whales can reach lengths of up to 60 feet and are known for their distinctive bow-shaped skulls, which they use to break through thick sea ice. Adapted to life in frigid Arctic waters, they feed mainly on small zooplankton by filtering it through their baleen plates. These whales not only symbolize the resilience of life, but also remind us of the importance of conservation efforts. As we learn more about them, we become increasingly aware of the impact humans have had on their population. So how can we protect these magnificent animals and their habitats for future generations? Discover how vacuum lifters make heavy lifting safer. These amazing devices use powerful suction to effortlessly lift heavy boards and other materials, transforming how we work in construction and manufacturing. Imagine trying to lift a bulky sheet of plywood by yourself. It's not just challenging, but it can also lead to injuries. That's where vacuum lifters shine. They attach securely to surfaces using suction, allowing one person to move loads that would normally require a team of workers. This not only enhances safety by reducing the risk of accidents, but it also decreases physical strain on workers, making the job easier and efficiency higher. With the rapid advancements in technology, these lifters are becoming common in warehouses and factories, proving that sometimes innovation can take the weight off our shoulders. Literally. Have you ever seen one in action? Ever thought about Lichfield National Park's hidden treasures? This remarkable natural sanctuary, nestled near Darwin, Australia, boasts stunning waterfalls, crystal-clear pools, and impressive termite mounds that look almost like alien sculptures. Visitors flock to Lichfield to marvel at its diverse landscapes and the breathtaking beauty of its ecosystems. The park is a perfect spot for swimming in refreshing waterholes or hiking along scenic trails that lead you through lush greenery. As you explore, you might spot unique wildlife that calls this area home, from playful wallabies to colorful bird species. Each corner of Lichfield reveals a new wonder, whether it's the roar of cascading water or the peaceful rustle of leaves. It's not just a paradise for adventure seekers, but also a tranquil retreat for those looking to relax and connect with nature. Why not plan your visit to Lichfield National Park and discover these wonders for yourself? Guess what really drives Jupiter's wild winds? Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, is not just a giant ball of gas. It has an impressive amount of oxygen swirling around within its atmosphere, even more than what we have in our bodies. This gas giant has been a hub of activity for over 3 years, captivating scientists and enthusiasts alike. With wind speeds reaching a staggering 400 kilometers per hour, Jupiter's atmosphere is a dynamic playground for powerful storms and fierce gusts. The planet's massive size contributes to these extreme weather conditions, with its gravity influencing the swirling clouds in unpredictable patterns. Astronomers are keen to learn more about this fascinating interplay of gases and winds, as it gives us clues about not only Jupiter's climate, but also the potential for atmospheric phenomena beyond our planet. What exciting discoveries might lie ahead as we explore this giant? Why exactly does Martin Joerello's head spin amaze us? Martin Joerello possessed the extraordinary ability to rotate his head 180 degrees, a skill that had everyone gasping in astonishment. This unique talent sprang from a crooked spine, which gave him a remarkable range of motion. After years of intense training and dedication, Martin honed his ability to perform this jaw-dropping feat, captivating audiences during his circus performances. Imagine watching someone turn their head completely backwards with ease. His talent not only showcased his physical prowess, but also illustrated the incredible adaptability of the human body. Those who witnessed his performances often felt a mix of fascination and disbelief, as Martin defied what many believed to be the limits of human capability. While some people might find this skill unusual, it sparked curiosity and wonder, prompting questions about the limits of our bodies and what we can achieve with practice and determination. Why exactly does the human eye see 10 million colors? This incredible ability comes from millions of tiny cells in our eyes called cone cells, which are sensitive to red, green, and blue light. When light hits these cone cells, they send signals to our brain where all the magic happens. The brain interprets these signals and allows us to experience a vibrant array of colors. Imagine a sunset with shades of orange, pink, and purple. It's all thanks to this amazing process. However, there are creatures like the mantis shrimp that have even more complex vision. They have up to 16 types of color receptors, enabling them to detect colors beyond our wildest dreams, such as ultraviolet light. While humans can enjoy a colorful world, the mantis shrimp's perspective is like viewing an entirely different spectrum. This difference highlights how diverse life can be and how evolution shapes perception in unique ways. Isn't it fascinating how our eyes allow us to see so many colors, yet still leave some mysteries unsolved? What if I told you Paul Tibbets chose cremation? Paul Tibbets, the pilot of the Enola Gay, made a unique decision about his final wishes. Known for dropping the first atomic bomb on Hiroshima during World War II, Tibbets played a critical role in a pivotal moment in history. However, after his passing in 2007, he decided against a traditional funeral or headstone. Instead, he opted for cremation, and his ashes were scattered over the English Channel, a gesture that symbolizes his desire for privacy and perhaps a final farewell that didn't draw attention. This choice reflects a man who faced immense moral and ethical questions due to his actions during the war, choosing to leave behind a legacy that is both controversial and significant. Tibbets's decision to avoid substantial ceremonies prompts reflection on how we remember historical figures and their complex legacies. Did you know zebras are actually brown? This surprising fact comes from the unique way their stripes form. Zebras, those beautiful black and white creatures, actually start off with a brown base. The striking white stripes emerge due to a lack of pigmentation in specific areas of their skin as they grow. This striped pattern isn't just for looks. It plays a vital role in helping zebras camouflage in the wild, blending into the tall grasses of their natural habitat. By breaking up their outline, the stripes confuse predators and help zebras stay safer. Each zebra's stripe pattern is as unique as a fingerprint, making them amazing to study. So next time you see a zebra, remember that those iconic stripes are more than just pretty. They're part of a clever survival strategy. Hard to believe, but she was a boat person. Tui Trang, known for her role as the original Yellow Power Ranger, has a remarkable story that goes beyond her acting career. After the fall of Saigon in 1975, she and her family were among the Vietnamese boat people who sought refuge from the war and its aftermath. They embarked on a perilous journey across the South China Sea in flimsy boats, facing dangers such as rough waters and the threat of pirates. Despite these challenges, Tui's family persevered and eventually reached safety. Growing up in America, Tui pursued her acting dreams, landing a role in the groundbreaking children's show, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Her journey from a refugee fleeing a war-torn country to becoming a beloved television star serves as an inspiring testament to resilience and the pursuit of dreams. Is it really true that Andrew Jackson dodged death? In 1835, the 7th President of the United States faced a chilling near-death experience when Richard Lawrence attempted to assassinate him. During a funeral for a congressman in Washington, D.C., Lawrence approached Jackson and fired 2 pistols directly at him. Amazingly, both weapons misfired, leaving Jackson unscathed. This incredible moment not only showcased Jackson's bravery, but also highlighted a fascinating twist in history. The misfiring pistols were a result of the primitive gunpowder technology of the time, which was prone to failures. Instead of panic, Jackson responded with fierce anger, pursuing Lawrence and even beating him with his cane before law enforcement intervened. This event contributed to Jackson's already larger-than-life reputation, as he was known for his toughness and resilience. The assassination attempt sparked public interest, and many debated the implications of political violence in that era. How would history have changed if Jackson had not survived? Did you know Microsoft once held a funeral for the iPhone? Back in 2010, Microsoft was feeling bold when it launched its own line of smartphones. To hype up their new devices, they staged a mock funeral for Apple's iconic iPhone, confidently declaring it on the brink of extinction. This dramatic move was meant to send a clear message. Microsoft was ready to take over the smartphone market. However, in hindsight, it appears they might have been a bit too optimistic. The iPhone continued to rise in popularity and eventually became one of the most successful tech products in history, completely overshadowing Microsoft's efforts. The iPhone's innovative features, sleek design, and user-friendly interface captivated consumers, allowing Apple to maintain a dominant position in the market. As for Microsoft, their phone line struggled to gain traction, highlighting the unpredictability of tech trends. This incident serves as a fascinating reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in the fast-paced world of technology. This might surprise you. Ninjas wore navy blue. Contrary to the popular image of stealthy assassins dressed in all black, historical ninjas actually opted for dark navy blue clothing. This clever choice was based on the science of camouflage. As they moved silently through the night, the dark navy fabric helped them blend into their surroundings much more effectively than black would. The deep navy tone matched the natural hues of the night sky, allowing them to approach their targets undetected. In an environment filled with shadows and dim lighting, the navy attire contributed to their stealthy reputation. Ninjas were trained experts in the art of concealment, utilizing this practical clothing to enhance their skills. This fascinating detail reminds us how understanding nature and using the right tools can significantly increase effectiveness. So the next time you think of a ninja, picture them in navy blue, ready to vanish into the darkness. Prepare to be amazed by mathematical puzzles. These intriguing challenges often focus on permutations and combinations, showcasing the beauty of mathematics in action. In economics and probability studies, understanding how different arrangements can impact outcomes is crucial. For example, in designing machines like vending machines used in manufacturing or cash registers found in stores, these concepts play a significant role in efficiency. By grasping the fundamentals of permutations and combinations, engineers and financial experts can create systems that work smoothly, saving time and money. Moreover, the skills developed through solving these problems extend to everyday life, especially when managing currency. Whether you're budgeting for a trip or figuring out discounts at a store, the principles of mathematics help us make informed decisions. So the next time you encounter a math puzzle, remember its real-world significance and the skills it can cultivate. Is it really true that flounders can change color? These fascinating flatfish possess a remarkable ability to change their skin color and texture, allowing them to blend perfectly with their surroundings. This clever adaptation helps flounders avoid predators, while also enabling them to ambush unsuspecting prey. The secret lies in special pigment-containing cells called chromatophores, which can expand or contract to create different shades and patterns. By mimicking the ocean floor, these fish can hide from both hunters and prey. Imagine a fish on the sandy bottom suddenly transforming to match the speckled stones or patches of seaweed nearby. This skill not only increases their chances of survival, but also showcases the incredible ingenuity of nature. Whether they're lurking in rocky crevices or drifting along the seabed, flounders remind us how cool and clever the underwater world can be. Have you ever wondered why table tennis serves must soar? In officially sanctioned table tennis matches, players must toss the ball at least 16 centimeters, or about 6 inches, before hitting it in their serve. This rule is crucial for fair play. By requiring players to throw the ball high enough, it ensures that opponents have a clear line of sight during the serve, giving them a fair chance to react. This not only makes the game more exciting, but also prevents players from sneaking in tricky serves that could catch their rivals off guard. The rule creates a balance between skill and strategy, making each serve a test of technique and timing. So next time you watch a thrilling match, pay attention to those serves. It's all part of what makes table tennis so fun and competitive. Plus, isn't it fascinating how small rules like these shape the way we play our favorite sports? Believe it or not, 9,000 tweets fly every second. In our fast-paced digital world, Twitter, now called X in some places, captures the heartbeat of global conversation like no other platform. Imagine 500,000 tweets being sent every single minute. This extraordinary volume of chatter means that opinions, news, jokes, and commentary are shared in real time across countries and cultures. Whether it's breaking news or a funny meme, Twitter reflects what people care about right now. The platform's ability to spread information quickly can influence public sentiment, from trending hashtags to viral videos that everyone talks about. As conversations blossom in just seconds, Twitter offers a unique lens into the collective mindset of diverse communities. This rapid-fire exchange of ideas and emotions also showcases the power of social media to connect us, even when we're miles apart. So, the next time you scroll through your timeline, remember that you're witnessing a tidal wave of thoughts, each second reshaping our understanding of the world. Isn't it exciting to think about how much is being shared right now? Did you know vampire bats share blood with friends? This fascinating behavior showcases their remarkable social structure. When one bat from a colony has a successful meal and becomes full, it might later find a friend that hasn't eaten. In an act of friendship and survival, the bat will regurgitate some of its blood to help its hungry companion. This behavior isn't just altruistic. It ensures that all members of the colony can survive, especially during tough times. Blood sharing reinforces bonds among the bats, and since their survival depends on the group's cohesion, this mutual aid is crucial. Researchers have observed that these bats can recognize each other and remember previous interactions. So if a bat shares blood, it may expect the favor to be returned later. This reciprocal behavior emphasizes the importance of cooperation in nature, even among creatures often seen as fierce predators. Their fascinating social interactions remind us that kindness can be found in the most unexpected places. Have you ever wondered why coffee has caffeine? Caffeine is more than just a boost to help you wake up in the morning. It's a clever survival tool for coffee plants. These plants use specific metabolic pathways to produce caffeine, which acts as a natural pesticide. This means caffeine helps fend off insect pests that might damage the plant. In addition to repelling insects, caffeine can inhibit the growth of nearby competing plants. By doing this, coffee trees can secure more resources like sunlight and nutrients for themselves, making it easier for them to thrive. This fascinating chemical defense not only increases the survival chances of coffee plants, but also ensures that they can produce seeds for future generations. So the next time you sip your coffee or tea, remember that you're enjoying a drink that evolved from a plant's fight for survival. Isn't nature incredible? What if I told you about Zarpado's fun facts? Zarpado has a subscription service that delivers exciting and quirky facts right to your inbox. Imagine starting your day with a surprising tidbit about the universe, wildlife, or history. This service is perfect for anyone who loves learning new and intriguing things. Each month, subscribers can expect hand-picked fun facts that spark curiosity and encourage exploration. Whether you're a trivia buff, a student eager to impress, or just someone who enjoys a good conversation starter, Zarpado offers something special. Aside from entertaining tidbits, they aim to make learning engaging and accessible for everyone, from kids to adults. With Zarpado, every fact could lead to a new discovery. So why not take a fun dive into knowledge and see what interesting facts await you? Hard to believe, but Scarlett Johansson kissed Sandra Bullock. This unexpected moment occurred at the 2010 MTV Movie Awards, creating a buzz that fans still talk about today. Both actresses were at the peak of their fame, so their playful kiss was a delightful surprise for the audience. It wasn't just a simple peck, it was a bold move that showcased their fun-loving personalities and added a layer of excitement to the award show. Fans loved the spontaneous nature of the moment, highlighting how these two powerhouse actresses aren't just talented, but also know how to entertain. This kiss became a symbol of camaraderie among female stars in Hollywood, breaking away from the often competitive nature of the industry. It sparked conversations about friendship, support, and the importance of celebrating one another's successes. Who knew a simple kiss could leave such a lasting impact on pop culture? Did you know left-handedness is rare among people? Surprisingly, only about 10% of the world's population is left-handed. This means that if you're a lefty, you are part of a unique group that often stands out in a right-handed world. Scientists believe that hand preference might be influenced by genetics and brain structure. For instance, our brain's left hemisphere controls the right hand, while the right hemisphere manages the left hand. Interestingly, left-handed people are sometimes thought to have advantages in certain sports like tennis and boxing, where quick reflexes and agility are essential. However, they might also face challenges in a world designed primarily for right-handers, from everyday tools to school desks. So next time you meet a lefty, remember they have a special place in our diverse human community. You might be surprised to learn about tomatoes. Did you know that tomatoes are not originally from Italy? They made their grand entrance in the 16th century, brought over from the Americas. At first, Italians were skeptical of this vibrant fruit, thinking it might be poisonous. However, once they realized how delicious it was, they embraced it. And now tomatoes are a key ingredient in many beloved Italian dishes like pasta sauce and bruschetta. Similarly, potatoes, which are now closely linked to Irish cuisine, were introduced to Ireland around the same time. Originally from the Andean region of South America, this tuber quickly became essential in Irish kitchens, inspiring hearty meals like colcannon and shepherd's pie. The incorporation of these two foods revolutionized the culinary landscape of Italy and Ireland, proving that sometimes something foreign can become a cherished staple. Isn't it fascinating how these foods change the way people eat in these countries? Did you know Bran Castle is Dracula's home? This stunning fortress, perched high in the Carpathian Mountains of Romania, is often celebrated as the legendary residence of the infamous Count Dracula. Although Bram Stoker never visited Romania, or specifically mentioned Bran Castle in his classic novel, the castle has become a popular symbol of vampire lore. With its tall towers, winding staircases, and intriguing nooks, Bran Castle feels like stepping into a Gothic fairy tale. Visitors flock to explore its ancient rooms filled with history and artifacts, while the surrounding landscapes offer breathtaking views. The blend of real history and thrilling myths about Vlad the Impaler, the real-life figure who inspired Dracula, adds to its allure. Today, the castle is a museum showcasing art and furniture collected by Queen Marie of Romania, who lived there in the early 20th century. Whether you're a fan of horror stories or just curious about Romanian culture, a visit to Bran Castle holds a captivating experience. What other mysteries await in its shadowy halls? Is the jackfruit really the largest fruit on Earth? This massive tropical fruit can surprise anyone with its incredible size. The jackfruit can weigh up to 55 kilograms, which is about the weight of a small dog. Measuring up to 90 centimeters long, it's an eye-catching sight hanging from trees in countries like India, Bangladesh, and Thailand. Jackfruits have a spiky green exterior that gives way to a sweet, fibrous yellow flesh inside, making it not only astonishingly large but also delicious. Many people enjoy it raw in fruit salads, while others cook the unripe green jackfruit as a meat substitute in savory dishes. This versatility has made jackfruit increasingly popular in vegetarian and vegan cooking. Did you know that just one ripe jackfruit can feed a whole family? With its remarkable size and rich nutritional benefits, jackfruit continues to gain attention worldwide. So next time you think about fruit, remember the jackfruit, the heavyweight champion of the fruit world. Why exactly does gallium melt at such low temperatures? Gallium is a fascinating metal that defies our expectations about what metals should be like. It has a melting point of only 29.76 degrees Celsius, meaning it can transition from solid to liquid in a warm room or even in your hand. This unique property makes gallium incredibly useful in various applications, especially in electronics, where it helps improve efficiency by managing heat. And that's not all. Because of its ability to form alloys with other metals, gallium is used in thermal energy storage systems, allowing us to better capture and use heat in a sustainable way. Imagine a world where we can store heat just like we store energy in batteries. With gallium alloys making strides in technology, it's clear that this low-melting metal has a big role to play in our future. Discover how cultivating patience transforms your daily life. In a world moving at lightning speed, patience is a superpower. By practicing patience, we can better manage stress, which is crucial for our mental well-being. When we take the time to pause instead of reacting immediately, we gain clarity, leading to thoughtful decisions and fewer conflicts. Patience also fosters understanding, allowing us to see things from others' perspectives. This can enhance our relationships, helping us navigate disagreements with empathy rather than frustration. Moreover, cultivating this quality contributes to personal harmony. When we embrace patience, we can find peace even amidst chaos. Learning to be patient isn't just about waiting, it's about cultivating a mindset that embraces life's ups and downs. So why not start practicing patience today and enjoy the positive ripple effects it can bring to your life and those around you? Prepare to be amazed by stunning sunsets. Have you ever wondered why sunsets can look so vibrant and colorful? The magic happens because of the Earth's atmosphere, which acts like a giant filter. As the sun sets, light has to pass through more of our atmosphere. Shorter wavelengths, like violet and blue, get scattered in all directions, which is why we often see a blue sky during the day. However, when the sun is lower in the sky, those shorter wavelengths are scattered away, letting the longer wavelengths, like reds and oranges, shine through. This beautiful transition creates that breathtaking view we all love. Next time you're treated to a sunset, take a moment to appreciate the science behind it. How amazing is it that the atmosphere can paint the sky with such brilliant colors? Why exactly does a pangram matter to you? A pangram is more than just a quirky phrase. It contains every letter of the alphabet at least once. This makes it incredibly useful for testing things like fonts, keyboards, and even calligraphy. One well-known pangram is, "The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog." It's celebrated for being short and memorable while showcasing all 26 letters, making it a favorite among typists and language enthusiasts alike. But pangrams aren't just practical tools. They're also a fun way to challenge yourself creatively. Imagine trying to craft a sentence that uses every letter while still making sense. This linguistic puzzle encourages exploration of English's structure and its playful possibilities. You'll often find them in language games and puzzles, inviting people of all ages to dive into the beauty of language. So the next time you type out that classic pangram, remember its significance and the joy it brings to learners and writers everywhere. Prepare to be amazed by a golf course at an airport. Don Mueang International Airport in Thailand features a unique golf course nestled between its runways, creating a fascinating yet unusual experience for both golfers and travelers. Imagine teeing off while jumbo jets soar overhead, their engines roaring as they take flight. While this setup captivates many, it does spark important safety discussions. Golfers can find themselves distracted by the sound and sight of approaching airplanes, potentially impacting their game. Additionally, airport authorities must ensure that aircraft operations remain safe and efficient, making the presence of a golf course both intriguing and challenging. Balancing the excitement of golfing with aviation safety is crucial, as both activities demand attention and precision. So would you dare to tee off right under the flight path, or does that sound too risky for you? Can you picture the first woman in space? Valentina Tereshkova made history on June 16, 1963, when she boldly stepped into the cosmos aboard the Vostok 6 spacecraft. This remarkable journey not only marked a significant milestone for gender equality in the field of space exploration, but also demonstrated the incredible capabilities of women in science and technology. During her mission, Valentina orbited the Earth 48 times, spending nearly 3 days in space. Her voyage came at a time when societal norms often limited women's roles, proving that they could achieve extraordinary feats just like their male counterparts. Tereshkova's mission inspired countless girls and women around the world to pursue careers in STEM fields. Today, astronauts like her are seen as trailblazers who paved the way for future generations. So next time you gaze at the stars, remember Valentina's courage and how she redefined what was possible for women in space. How many more breakthroughs do you think are yet to come? Can you imagine that opossums break the nipple rule? It's true, in the animal kingdom, most mammals have about twice as many nipples as the average number of babies they have at once. This quirky pattern is known as the half-nipple rule, ensuring mothers can feed all their young. For example, if a cat usually has 4 kittens, it often has about 8 nipples. But here's where it gets interesting. The opossum stands out with its unusual nipple count. These fascinating creatures, often seen scuttling around at night, typically have 13 nipples. Unlike other mammals, their odd number reflects their unique breeding habits. Opossums can give birth to up to 20 babies at once, but not all survive, as they are born underdeveloped and need to crawl into their mother's pouch. It's a wild way to adapt to nature's challenges, and it shows just how diverse and surprising life can be. Here's a wild fact about the wise monkeys. These iconic figures, known as the 3 wise monkeys, traditionally represent the principle of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. However, there's an intriguing twist. Sometimes a 4th monkey appears, covering its groin, which adds another layer of meaning: do no evil. This 4th monkey emphasizes not just the avoidance of bad thoughts and words, but also the importance of actions. The wise monkeys originated from Eastern philosophy and have gained international recognition, appearing in various forms of art and culture. Their message serves as a reminder to be mindful in our lives, encouraging people to embrace positive behaviors and thoughts. Next time you spot these fascinating figures, think about the deeper lessons they convey. Why do you think the idea of doing no evil is just as important as the others? What if I told you about glowing waters in Mexico? Holbox Island in the stunning Mexican Caribbean is famous for its mesmerizing bioluminescent waters. This magical display occurs thanks to tiny marine organisms known as dinoflagellates, which emit a bright glow when disturbed. Imagine swimming in the ocean and watching the water light up around you with each gentle movement. The best time to experience this enchanting spectacle is during summer, particularly on moonless nights when the darkness enhances the glow. This natural wonder captivates visitors, making it feel like a scene from a fairy tale. Imagine paddling a kayak through the glowing waves, with every stroke creating a trail of shimmering light. Not only is this a unique sight, but it also serves as a reminder of the incredible wonders that nature has to offer. Are you ready to witness this breathtaking phenomenon? Is it really true that gold hides in the Earth's core? Gold is a fascinating element that actually exists in larger amounts deep within the Earth's core, but it's pretty rare on the surface where we mine it. This rarity is largely due to geological processes that have gradually nudged some gold closer to the surface over millions of years. For instance, meteoritic impacts, which are when space rocks collide with Earth, have helped bring bits of gold and other precious metals up from the depths. Volcanic activity also plays a significant role, as molten rock from deep inside can carry gold upwards. Hydrothermal vents, too, are critical. They release mineral-rich hot water that sometimes deposits gold as it cools. Finally, the movement of tectonic plates, notably their collisions and separations, has also shaped the distribution of gold. Isn't it incredible to think about all the natural forces that have shaped our planet's treasures? Here's something incredible about loyal cats. When a woman moved into a nursing home, she had to leave her beloved cat behind, not knowing what would happen next. Miraculously, just 2 weeks later, this determined feline appeared at the nursing home, sitting patiently on a bench as if waiting for her return. This heartwarming reunion not only surprised the staff and residents, but also showcased the incredible bond between pets and their owners. Cats have a remarkable ability to find their way home, often guided by their strong instincts and attachment to their human companions. In this touching story, the pair now live together at the nursing home, bringing joy and comfort to each other and the community around them. Their tale highlights the beauty of companionship, showing that love knows no boundaries, even when it comes to places we call home. Can technology really change camel racing in Qatar? Camel racing in the Middle East has taken a futuristic turn, especially in Qatar, where robots are now the star jockeys. This might sound unbelievable, but it's true. These small androids, designed with high-tech features, ride alongside camels during the races, ensuring that owners can communicate directly with their animals from a distance. The use of robots not only makes the racing event more exciting, but it also allows for greater fairness and safety. In the past, human jockeys, often young children, faced serious risks in this sport. Now, with these small robotic riders, camels receive commands without the inherent dangers to human participants. The technology helps enhance the performance of these well-trained camels, as the jockeys can direct them more effectively throughout the race. As camel racing evolves, this blend of tradition and innovation showcases how cultures can adapt to modern advancements while celebrating their rich heritage. Isn't it fascinating to see how tradition meets technology in such unique ways? Have you ever wondered why exes make dramatic entrances? Recently, a wedding in the UK turned into a scene straight out of a movie when an ex-boyfriend showed up dressed as Batman. He was determined to win back his former partner, hoping that his heroic appearance would somehow rekindle their romance. Imagine the surprising moment when guests spotted the Caped Crusader striding down the aisle. As the bride, dressed in her beautiful gown, noticed him, she couldn't help but laugh at the sheer absurdity of the situation. With a cheeky smile, she humorously dismissed her former flame, making it clear that there would be no second chances. The drama didn't end there. In a matter of minutes, security escorted the wannabe hero away, leaving the wedding guests both amused and bewildered. It's a perfect reminder that love stories can have unexpected twists, and sometimes the best way to move on is to embrace the laughter. Is it really true that waterfalls can flow upward? In Talca, Chile, an incredible natural marvel known as an inverted waterfall defies our everyday understanding of nature. This fascinating phenomenon happens when powerful winds and water currents combine in just the right way. Instead of cascading downwards, the water appears to flow upwards, creating an enchanting illusion that leaves onlookers questioning gravity itself. Imagine standing by the river, experiencing the refreshing spray of water while watching it seemingly defy nature's rules. Local residents and curious travelers alike flock to this unique attraction, eager to capture the mesmerizing sight. It's a perfect example of how nature can surprise us, reminding us that there are still mysteries to uncover in the world. Have you ever witnessed anything so strange and captivating? You might be surprised by the first film experience. In 1894, New Yorkers experienced something truly revolutionary with Thomas Edison's kinetoscope exhibition, which showcased moving pictures for the very first time. Imagine a bustling crowd, eager faces lined up to witness this incredible innovation. The kinetoscope allowed viewers to gaze into a box-like machine and see short, silent films, igniting a passion for film that would eventually transform entertainment forever. This event was not just about flickering images. It laid the groundwork for the entire cinema industry, changing how stories are told and enjoyed. Thanks to Edison and his team, a new art form emerged that combined imagination with technology. This breakthrough prompted filmmakers to explore creative narratives and visual storytelling, forever altering modern culture. Can you imagine a world without movies? It's fascinating to think how that moment in New York sparked a global phenomenon. Can you rap for over 24 hours straight? In October 2016, Spanish rapper Arcano achieved a stunning milestone by rapping continuously for an incredible 24 hours, 34 minutes, and 27 seconds. This amazing feat not only showcased his lyrical skill and creativity, but it also required immense physical endurance. During this marathon performance, Arcano kept his audience engaged with a stream of rhymes and rhythms, pushing his limits in a way few can imagine. However, this intense exertion took a heavy toll on his vocal cords, leaving them exhausted and strained after the challenge. His record-breaking performance caught the attention of fans worldwide and earned him a spot in the Guinness World Records. It's a reminder of how powerful passion and determination can be, especially in the world of music. Are there even more incredible records out there waiting to be broken? You won't believe this about the USS Wisconsin. In 1952, during the Korean War, a single shell from a North Korean 155mm gun battery found its target, striking the USS Wisconsin. Thankfully, the damage was minimal, but this incident ignited a fierce response. The Wisconsin, a mighty battleship known for its powerful firepower, didn't hold back. It retaliated with all 9 of its Mark 7 16-inch guns, unleashing a barrage that completely obliterated the North Korean battery. This showdown highlighted the intensity of naval warfare during this period and demonstrated the power of American naval forces. The USS Wisconsin, equipped with advanced artillery, was a formidable opponent in the conflict. And this event remains a fascinating example of how quickly a situation can escalate in warfare. The actions of that day not only showcased military might, but also shaped strategies that would influence naval battles for years to come. Here's a wild fact about penguins. Did you know that a group of penguins is called a colony? These fascinating birds often come together in large numbers, especially during breeding seasons. This gathering serves multiple purposes. Not only is it a way for them to find mates, but it also offers safety in numbers. In the chilly environments where many penguins live, like Antarctica, being part of a colony helps protect against predators and harsh weather. While huddling together, they keep each other warm and take turns being on the outer edges of the group, where the cold wind hits hardest. Colonies can be quite massive, with thousands of penguins congregating, creating a lively scene of honking and flapping wings. So next time you see these adorable waddlers on screen or in books, remember their social life. A colony is more than just a group. It's a survival strategy. Guess what really drives the peregrine falcon's speed? This incredible bird holds the title for the fastest animal on the planet, reaching speeds of over 240 miles per hour during its hunting dive, known as a stoop. The peregrine falcon's unique body structure, including its pointed wings and powerful muscles, allows it to soar high and then plummet towards its prey with astonishing acceleration. When hunting, it spots a target from great heights, then swoops down in a breathtaking display of precision and agility. Their keen eyesight lets them spot moving objects from miles away, making them efficient hunters. Despite their speed, peregrine falcons are also masters of control, using their strong wings to navigate through the air with grace. Studying these remarkable birds reveals not just their speed, but also the evolutionary adaptations that make them extraordinary hunters. Isn't it amazing how nature equips certain creatures for survival? Explore Tianjin's enchanting European miniature wonderland. This incredible place in China, known as the Venetian water town, offers visitors a unique glimpse into Europe without leaving Asia. Imagine strolling through the beautifully recreated canals inspired by Venice, complete with charming gondolas floating by. As you wander, you'll spot replicas of famous landmarks like the Arc de Triomphe and the Eiffel Tower, making it feel like you've transported directly to the heart of Europe. Each tiny structure is crafted with precision, bringing the romantic ambiance of these iconic cities to life. Families, couples, and tourists marvel at the intricate details and vibrant atmosphere as they explore. Whether you're taking photos or just soaking in the sights, the experience feels magical. It's a perfect spot for those who dream of traveling but might not have the chance to visit these distant cities. This delightful fusion of cultures creates an inviting environment, making it a must-see if you're in Tianjin. So, are you ready to explore this miniature European paradise? Ever thought about why newborn rays resemble burritos? When you look at a bat ray or a stingray right after it's born, you might think it looks like a little bundle of joy wrapped tightly in its own fins. This clever survival trick is designed to keep these vulnerable creatures safe from predators as they make their way into the big, wide ocean. Immediately after birth, they stay snug and hidden, providing them with a valuable shield against hungry fish and other threats lurking around. Once they gain enough strength to swim, they break free from this protective wrap and venture into the open waters. This fascinating adaptation not only highlights the incredible ways nature works to ensure survival, but also illustrates the importance of safe havens during critical life stages for sea animals. So next time you think about the ocean's tiny inhabitants, remember how essential their beginnings are for life in the water. Why exactly does the Tetris effect impact our minds? This fascinating phenomenon occurs when people engage frequently in activities like gaming or listening to music, causing their brains to start seeing patterns related to those experiences in daily life. For example, someone who plays Tetris for hours might find themselves envisioning falling blocks or strategizing how to fit objects together while performing mundane tasks. This happens because our brains are incredibly adaptable and can modify how we perceive reality based on repeated stimuli. The Tetris effect shows just how powerful repetition can be, as these mental patterns can even creep into our dreams. It's a striking reminder that our habits don't just shape our skills, they shape our very thoughts and perceptions. So next time you find yourself daydreaming about stacking shapes, you might just be experiencing the Tetris effect in action. Did Yahoo almost buy Google for $1 million? Back in 2000, Yahoo, then a giant in the online space, had an intriguing opportunity to purchase a rising star named Google for just $1 million. At that time, Google was a relatively small search engine, still in its early stages and not widely recognized. However, Yahoo's leadership failed to see the potential that Google had, passing up what could have been a game-changing acquisition. Fast forward to today, and Google is worth over $1 trillion, making that missed chance a colossal blunder in the tech world. Can you imagine how different the internet landscape would be if Yahoo had made that move? Instead of becoming a major competitor, Yahoo faced decline, overshadowed by Google's explosive growth. This story serves as a reminder of how important it is for businesses to recognize emerging trends and technologies. Today, the tale of Yahoo and Google highlights the unpredictable nature of the tech industry and the significant risks companies face when they overlook innovation. What other missed opportunities might change our world if they had been seized? Guess what really drives the world's oldest drink? Mead, a delightful concoction made from water, honey, and yeast, holds the title of the oldest known alcoholic beverage in history. Dating back thousands of years, its origins can be traced to cultures around the globe, from ancient China to Europe and Africa. Picture ancient civilizations celebrating harvests or rituals with this sweet, bubbly drink. It's a reminder of how people have enjoyed fermentation for ages. The process of making mead is surprisingly simple. Mix honey with water, add yeast, and let nature do its magic. The result? A beverage that can range from dry to sweet, with flavors influenced by the types of honey and additional ingredients, like fruits or spices, that you choose to add. Mead has been rediscovered in modern times, with craft breweries creating unique twists on this ancient drink. So as you sip a glass of mead, you're not just enjoying a delicious beverage. You're tasting a part of human history that brings people together to celebrate good times. Ready to explore the world of mead further? Explore the strength of Clapeyron and Hargebra cultures. These vibrant communities are noted for their unique ability to thrive in harmony with nature. The people of Clapeyron and Hargebra have mastered the art of utilizing their environment, which includes dense forests and flowing rivers, to sustain their daily lives and rich cultural practices. They rely on these natural resources not only for food and shelter, but also for traditional crafts and spiritual rituals, showcasing a deep respect for their surroundings. By practicing sustainable methods, they ensure that generations to come can enjoy the same benefits from their rich environment. This powerful relationship between the communities and nature illustrates their resilience and adaptability. As they combine ancient practices with modern techniques, they continue to celebrate their heritage while facing the challenges of today's world. How do these cultures inspire us to value and protect our own natural environments? Believe it or not, the ENIAC was groundbreaking. This incredible machine, developed in 1945, is often hailed as the first general-purpose electronic computer. Imagine a room filled with massive machines, consuming enough electricity to power a whole house. The ENIAC needed more than 17,000 vacuum tubes to function, a technology that allowed it to perform complex calculations for military purposes during World War II. Before the ENIAC, computers were primarily designed for specific tasks, but this one could tackle a variety of problems, paving the way for future innovations in technology. Its immense size and energy consumption make it a fascinating piece of history, illustrating how far we've come in computing power and efficiency. Today, we carry smartphones in our pockets that far exceed the capabilities of the ENIAC. But without its groundbreaking work, who knows where technology would be today? Are you amazed by how quickly computers evolved? Dive into the magical world of the blue dragon. This colorful marine mollusk is not just a pretty face, it's a clever survivor. The blue dragon, also known as Glaucus atlanticus, floats gracefully on the ocean surface, but don't let its beauty fool you. It has a unique survival strategy that involves feeding on some of the most venomous jellyfish, like the infamous Portuguese man-o'-war. When it consumes these jellyfish, it doesn't just feast. It cleverly absorbs their potent venom and stores it in special cells in its body. This allows the blue dragon to use the jellyfish's toxins for its own defense against predators. So if a hungry fish tries to make a meal out of it, the blue dragon can deliver a nasty sting, making it a lethal predator in the depths of the ocean. This fascinating adaptation not only showcases the wonders of ocean life, but also highlights the extraordinary ways creatures can turn danger into their own advantage, making the blue dragon a true marvel of the sea. Did you know Africa has 54 unique countries? This incredible continent boasts the highest number of nations in the world, each with its own vibrant culture and diverse languages. From the deserts of Sahara to the rainforests of the Congo and the majestic peaks of Kilimanjaro, Africa's landscapes vary dramatically. The continent is home to over 2,000 languages, showcasing rich traditions and histories. Countries like Nigeria and South Africa are melting pots of ethnicities, with numerous tribes contributing to their colorful tapestries. Festivals celebrated across different regions highlight dance, music, and art, drawing visitors from all over the globe. With wildlife ranging from the Great Migration in the Serengeti to the unique species of Madagascar, Africa remains one of the planet's most captivating places. As we learn more about Africa's complexity, how can we appreciate and celebrate its diversity even better? Here's something incredible about the Nile River. This majestic river, stretching nearly 7,000 miles, holds the title of the longest river in the world. Flowing through 11 countries, it has been a lifeline for countless civilizations that have thrived along its banks for thousands of years. From ancient Egypt, where it was worshipped as a god, to modern nations relying on its waters for agriculture and drinking, the Nile is more than just a river. It's a vital resource. Imagine how its rich waters have nurtured crops in lush valleys while supporting diverse ecosystems. The Nile also plays a crucial role in trade and travel, linking communities across borders. Whether you see it as a historical artery of life or a stunning natural wonder, the Nile River continues to inspire awe and respect. How many stories do you think it could tell? What if wormholes could shorten space travel? Imagine zooming across the universe in just 3 to 4 months instead of taking millions of years. This astonishing idea comes from the concept of a wormhole, a theoretical shortcut in space that can bend the very fabric of the cosmos. Wormholes, supported by the brilliant mind of Albert Einstein and his theories of relativity, might allow for instantaneous travel between two distant points in space. It's hard to envision, but picture traveling 1 billion kilometers, a distance so vast it's difficult to fathom. While conventional travel at the speed of light would take eons, scientists believe that wormholes could revolutionize our understanding of the universe. Although they currently exist only in the realm of theoretical physics, the implications of wormholes could change our future, opening doors to faraway galaxies and untold discoveries. As we dive deeper into the mysteries of space, could wormholes become our ticket to exploring the stars? Most people don't know this about the pyramids. The Egyptian pyramids, especially the famous ones at Giza, are not just extraordinary tombs. They also have a fascinating connection to the stars. Specifically, they are aligned with the Orion constellation, which has intrigued astronomers and historians alike. Ancient Egyptians viewed Orion as the home of Osiris, the god of the afterlife. This celestial alignment suggests that the positioning of the pyramids was a deliberate choice, reflecting the Egyptian belief in the afterlife and the significance of the stars in their culture. Remarkably, the three pyramids of Giza correspond with the three stars that make up Orion's belt. Imagine how the builders, thousands of years ago, calculated this alignment with such precision without modern tools. Their astronomical knowledge was truly advanced and showcases the incredible skills of ancient Egyptian architects. This connection to Orion not only indicates their architectural genius, but also deepens our understanding of their spiritual beliefs. How did they accomplish this with the technology of their time? Let's uncover the truth about China's huge population. With more than 1.4 billion people, China stands as the most populous country in the world. This immense number is equivalent to about 1 in every 5 people on the planet. The population is a mixture of diverse cultures, languages, and traditions, giving China its rich heritage. Major cities like Beijing and Shanghai buzz with activity, constantly growing as people move in from rural areas seeking better opportunities. Over the years, the Chinese government has implemented various policies to manage this growth, including the well-known one-child policy, which was relaxed in recent years. Despite challenges like overcrowding and environmental concerns, the country continues to adapt and innovate. Understanding China's population not only helps us appreciate its incredible diversity, but also sheds light on global issues that affect us all. How does such a large population shape daily life in China? Most people don't know about the island of dolls. This mysterious spot lies in the canals of Xochimilco, Mexico, captivating visitors with its creepy yet fascinating collection of dolls hanging from trees. The story behind these dolls dates back to the 1950s when a man named Don Julian Santana found a doll floating in the water and decided to hang it up in memory of a girl who drowned nearby. This simple act sparked a bizarre tradition that continued for decades, leading to an ever-growing display of decaying dolls that now dot the landscape. Some locals say the dolls are haunted, as they seem to come alive on windy days or when you least expect it. Many visitors find themselves both enchanted and unnerved while touring the island. Whether you're a thrill seeker or a curious traveler, experiencing the haunting beauty of the Island of Dolls is an adventure unlike any other. So if you ever find yourself in Mexico, would you dare to visit this eerie destination? You might be shocked to learn that elephants love grass. Elephant grass, known scientifically as miscanthus, can soar up to a staggering 10 feet tall. This incredible plant is not just impressive due to its height, but also plays a vital role in its native African habitats. Many animals depend on elephant grass, using it for shelter and food sources. Grazers like elephants, zebras, and various antelope species feast on its lush leaves, benefiting from its high nutritional value. Meanwhile, smaller creatures find refuge among the sturdy stalks, which provide protection from predators. This grass thrives in warm climates, often growing in dense clumps that create a vibrant ecosystem. Elephant grass isn't just a giant plant, it's a crucial part of life in the savanna. Have you ever imagined how animals interact with their environment? In the case of elephant grass, the connections run deep. Ever thought about why Portland is named Portland? The story goes back to a coin toss that decided the city's fate. In the mid-1800s, two men, Asa Lovejoy and Francis Pettygrove, had dreams of founding a new city in Oregon. Lovejoy wanted to name it after his hometown, Boston, while Pettygrove favored his own roots in Portland, Maine. To settle the debate, they flipped a coin, and Pettygrove's name won after 2 out of 3 flips. This simple game of chance shaped the identity of one of the Pacific Northwest's most vibrant cities. Today, Portland is known for its unique culture, eco-friendly initiatives, and thriving art scene. Can you imagine if it had been called Boston instead? The city's character would surely be different, but thanks to a quick coin toss, we have Portland as we know it today. Can you imagine AI transforming our daily lives? Artificial intelligence, AI, has truly journeyed from the pages of science fiction straight into our everyday reality. In industries like healthcare and finance, AI is no longer just a concept. It's a powerful tool that is changing how we work and live. For instance, in healthcare, AI systems can analyze medical data to diagnose diseases more accurately and faster than ever before, potentially saving lives in the process. In finance, these intelligent systems help detect fraud by sifting through massive amounts of data to spot unusual patterns. However, this evolution comes with important ethical questions. Are we risking our jobs to machines? How does this impact human creativity? As we embrace AI, it's crucial to think about these challenges while recognizing the incredible potential it offers to enhance our lives. Can you imagine mispronouncing simple foreign words? Hyperforeignism is a quirky phenomenon where people mispronounce foreign terms that are actually simpler than they believe. For example, many struggle with names like habanero or Beijing, likely overthinking their pronunciations and getting them wrong. It seems puzzling, but this often happens because we feel intimidated by unfamiliar languages, leading us to complicate what should be straightforward. Take coup de grace. It may appear complex, but it often trips people up more than it should. This phenomenon highlights how our brains sometimes overcomplicate language, creating a fun mix of humor and embarrassment. Although it might feel embarrassing to mispronounce a word, it's a common experience that connects us all. In the end, language is meant to be shared and enjoyed, so why not embrace our little mistakes? Have you heard about Wilson Airlines' 3D printed basketball? This exciting innovation represents a significant leap forward in manufacturing technology. Wilson Airlines teamed up with engineers to create a basketball that breaks the mold, literally. Unlike traditional basketballs that often include textured surfaces and seams, this new design features a smooth, seamless finish thanks to advanced 3D printing techniques. The method allows for precision in creating a lightweight yet durable ball, making it perfect for both casual games and professional play. Not only does this basketball look sleek, but it also highlights how technology can transform everyday items. As manufacturing continues to evolve, we might see more sports equipment embracing 3D printing, which could lead to custom designs tailored to individual players' needs. So what else can 3D printing change in the world of sports? Can you picture ice sculptures in freezing temperatures? The Harbin Ice Festival, held in Harbin, China, showcases incredible artistry, even when temperatures plunge to a bone-chilling -36 degrees Fahrenheit. Each winter, talented artists craft impressive giant sculptures from ice blocks and snow, transforming the landscape into a breathtaking wonderland. From towering castles to intricate animal designs, every sculpture demonstrates not only brilliant creativity, but also remarkable engineering skills. The challenging climate means that these artists face extreme conditions while working, yet they persevere, using specialized tools to bring their icy visions to life. Visitors from all around the globe flock to this festival to marvel at the glowing sculptures illuminated by colorful lights, making every creation shimmer in the dark. Imagine walking through a city made entirely of ice, where every turn reveals a new masterpiece. This festival isn't just about art, it's about sharing joy and wonder during the coldest time of the year. So if you love creativity, community, and a bit of chill, this festival is definitely an experience you won't want to miss. Is Slovenia's chimney the tallest in Europe? Absolutely. The iconic chimney located at the Trbovlje power plant reaches an impressive height of 360 meters, making it the highest chimney in Europe. It towers over the beautiful Slovenian landscape, attracting both tourists and extreme climbers looking for a thrilling adventure. The climb to the top is not for the faint-hearted. Climbers often use harnesses and ropes to navigate the steep ascent and breathtaking views. Once at the top, adventurers are rewarded with stunning panoramas of the surrounding valleys and mountains. Many climbers say the rush of reaching such heights, combined with the adrenaline of the climb, makes it a must-try for anyone seeking an unforgettable experience. Would you dare to take on the challenge of this remarkable structure? Meet the rare flamingo with surprising darker feathers. Recently, scientists observed an unusual flamingo exhibiting a genetic condition called melanism, which causes the bird's feathers to turn darker than the iconic pink we typically associate with flamingos. This striking anomaly is not just a fashion statement, it's a fascinating example of how genetics can alter an animal's appearance in the wild. Melanism results from an excess of melanin, the pigment responsible for color in feathers, skin, and even eyes. While melanistic animals are often spotted in species like leopards, this phenomenon is incredibly rare among flamingos. This unique flamingo stands out not only because of its unusual coloration, but also because it offers researchers a chance to study genetic variations in bird populations. Understanding these variations helps scientists learn more about adaptation and evolution in different environments. Imagine seeing such a stunning creature flapping its dark wings against the sunset. It challenges our perceptions of beauty in nature. What other surprises might genetics hold for us in the animal kingdom? Believe it or not, Everest tea is a no-go. At the top of the world, Mount Everest, brewing a proper cup of tea isn't just challenging, it's downright impossible. The reason lies in the thin air and high altitude. As you climb higher, the atmospheric pressure decreases, causing water to boil at a much lower temperature, around 68 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius. However, for most teas, especially black or oolong, water needs to reach a simmering point of at least 190 degrees Fahrenheit, 88 degrees Celsius, for optimal flavor extraction. So if you're thinking of brewing a cozy cup while taking in the stunning views from the summit, you'll be disappointed. Instead of a hot beverage, you might want to stick to enjoying the breathtaking scenery and planning a warmer drink for when you return to lower altitudes. What if I told you about Cadillac Ranch? This quirky artistic installation in Texas features 10 Cadillacs buried upside down in the ground, and they're all decked out in colorful graffiti. Created in 1974 by a collective of artists known as Ant Farm, Cadillac Ranch started as a unique critique of materialism in America. Over the years, it has transformed into a living canvas, where visitors are encouraged to spray paint their own designs and messages. This interactive element means that no two visits are the same. The cars are constantly changing with fresh art, reflecting the imaginations of countless visitors. It's not just a roadside attraction, it's a celebration of creativity and self-expression that draws people from all over the world. So whether you're an art lover or just passing through Texas, Cadillac Ranch is a must-see destination. Ready to make your mark on this iconic installation? Did you know insects can sing like crickets? Stridulation is the fascinating process many insects, especially crickets, use to create sound. By rubbing their wings or legs together, these little creatures produce a variety of sounds that can chirp, buzz, or even summon mates. Imagine a warm summer night filled with the rhythmic symphony of crickets calling to each other. The sound is not just for romance either. Stridulation serves multiple purposes, including warding off predators or establishing territory. Interestingly, different cricket species have distinct sounds, much like how birds have unique songs. This ability to communicate through vibrations and sounds plays a crucial role in their survival. So next time you hear crickets singing in the evening, remember they're not just making noise. They're engaged in a timeless conversation.